I'm here. Hello. How's it going? I'm back after a week. One sec. But yeah, we're here. I've been working on the tutorial series pretty diligently this week. I got a little bit into trouble because I guess I like to use stun locked. I got stun locked on a particular aspect of the tutorial and ended up redoing it 3 times, and I've just finished editing it now. So we've had a couple of delays, but it's turning out pretty good, I think. But yeah, we're here. I've got a friend with me today. Oh, you can't see because the microphone's in the way. She's not happy. She's not normally in this room, and she doesn't like that there's guitars above her. She thinks they're gonna fall. But you know, she'll eventually realize they're not going nowhere. The doggo is in the building. Desktop, wrong one. Which one do I click? This, here we go. So I have to animate. So essentially the issue is the third person template, like as a template, is pretty much good to go, but there's an issue, and the issue is Mixamo. So their license doesn't permit distribution as a template or like an asset pack or anything like that. So you can't really distribute the animations like that, or this model that I got from Mixamo. So I have to replace it. Now, what they don't say is you can't use their animations as a stencil. So I'm going to use them. So arson, yeah, pretty much. We're going to burn it all down. So thanks Adobe for that. I have to animate everything, which means I need to replace this. I might save a copy of this to begin with, to be honest. Test character. Just call this character, to be honest. Character, no license. License, so that I know that it's the one that I'm going to try to. Now I need a 3D model. Fortunately, Kenny's got my back. So Kenny's got some models that I can use. Ooh. There we go. We're under control. So fortunately, yeah, Kenny's got some models that we can use. I'll go back to assets. I found them before. I was scoping them out. I was trying to look for something that would be good, but pretty much I always end up coming back to Kenny, not the mini characters. Where is it? Just scroll through until you find it. If I go 3D, it's pretty close to the front, I think. Survival kit, animated characters. So if you click this, this is the one I wanted anyway. I can use the zombies as bad guys. I don't really need hands, that's fine. These are good enough. I don't have no money. Continue without donating. Googly eye, yeah, they got googly eyes, which is pretty cool. Where do I want to save this? Model. Extract all. Alright, so we got an FBX, animations. Oh, there's animations. I'm not going to use those. Okay, cool. And then there's the textures. So we can roll with that. We did save a copy of this. So we'll go back to modeling. Get to flex my Blender skills. I don't have that many, unfortunately. In object mode, we are going to import a FBX, I should say. Paste that in there. Grab the model. Hello. Is it really small? Or did it not come in? I don't see it there. I don't know what happened there. Try again. It's really not happy with that, eh? Is it going somewhere that I can't see? Tiny, you reckon? It's not in the collection though. Like if it was imported, I would see it in the collection, right? No? Am I going crazy? Just bump the scale up. Oh, export. Shit. I'm exporting it. Okay. I'm an idiot. Wrong button. Try again. Oh my god. That's so silly. Import. Yeah, I am a goose, yeah. Oh my god, there he is. Okay, so he's way bigger. Hang on a second. File. Import. FBX. I'll scale it afterwards. That's fine. It's fine. I'll scale it. Does it come with a skin already on it? Do I have to set that? It's broken. Oh my god. And I have to rig it, which is going to be a bit of an issue. Oh. Oh. Hey Vishal, how are ya? Okay. Alright. So the first thing, I really don't care for the rig. I'm going to do my own. So I'm going to not delete that. I forget what to do. Link inside a collection, drop to clear parent. There we go. So then I can delete hierarchy and then I just have the armature. So you are making it for free? Yeah, it'll be free. If I can actually get the animations, yeah, it will be free. The monetization model will be the course in advance, basically. It'll just be like a regular Patreon model, if that makes sense. So, sorry, just checking to see if that was actually plugged in or like linked up. So yeah, it'll be just like you can get access to the videos in advance. And then I'm thinking of doing like a more slow version for like Udemy and Patreon members. But other than that, everything else is free. Okay, so the text is whacked. Let's have a look at that. Shading. Dude, this is struggling. Googly eye, not 2D, not 3D. Yes, that is correct. But it wouldn't be that hard to make a 3D version of it. Okay. Image, texture. Skins. Human male. Okay. The normal, is that like causing trouble here? No. Alright, let's go back to the model. We got to assume that the normals are flipped for some reason. Is that what it is? Let's have a look. I forget how to do that. I think it's under one of these. There we go. Normals are correct. Well, that's the edge normals. Hang on a second. Looks fine to me. What is this? What's going on, do you reckon? It's disappearing in shaded mode. Rendering, texture. No. Modeling. Shading. It's not there. So, okay, so right, if we just like completely remove that, because it's not that complicated anyway. And then went to that. It was related to it. It does relate to this, but There's got to be something in one of these sub-menus that like... They changed the PBR shaders. I'm confused. Subsurface? Random walk? I don't know. I'm just going to start fresh. Just delete this. And input a physics principled BSDF. That's what they're called. Yep, that works. That's fine. And then now it's fine. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's an old version of Blender, I would say. Dead Space? Oh, I'm in the wrong category. I totally forgot. Thank you for letting me know. Whoops. What is this? Software and development? There we go. We did it. All right, cool. Right, so normal can connect to normal. That looks fine. This guy's a bit chunky, but we'll roll with it. I think it's fine for what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a big deal. It'll just look a bit funny. I guess it's kind of nice. Got to pick up game dev again. Yeah, it's one of those things you can get into it whenever you like. I think that's the beauty of it. This needs to be closest, right? Like, it's supposed to be pixely. Anyway, the point is I've got to rig it and then animate it. So let's go back to modeling. I prefer it to see the texture. Have I got Rigify going on? It's been ages since I used Rigify. I'm probably going to stuff it up a couple times. It's going to be like a pretty tedious one. I'm going to enable it. Goose fat. Goose fat dominates the chat. James Games. Okay, so Rigify is there. I forget how to do this. I believe I have to Rigify human, and then we just overlay it, and then there's a couple of commands from memory. We could probably delete a lot of bones because we're not going to need them. And then just go from there. Viewport. Where's the in front? Viewport. In front. There we go. Alright. So now we just need to make this work. I remember how this goes together. Too many points selected, that's fine. Oh, this should be mirrored. Can we set the mirroring up? Thank you. Suppose his knee's there. And that's where his waist is. And the spine is going to be a bit broken. Yep. What axis do I need to move these on? Z. Yeah, I suppose I should go. So redo that, and then this we can grab and go down on the Z axis like that. And that's gonna look a lot better. Okay. Z. I keep thinking X. Keep pressing X. And I might just hide that. We don't need any of the facial structure stuff. We could probably delete all of that. Why is it so hard to select these? What is going on? Gimme. We don't need the ears at all. Just a waste of bones. What's this? Tongue. Don't need that.
Thing.
Give him what is this? Oh, I get what you're trying to say. Hey, 10th. I'm good. How are you? Welcome to the chat. I don't want to give him... I'm not giving him nothing like that, bro. What are you saying? Okay, and then it's just the shoulders that we have to... You know what? I think I need to go to wireframe. Does that work for this? I guess so. Yeah, it does seem like it's doing it. Made progress. That's awesome, dude. Just line that up. Come from the top now, because things aren't quite right. And Goosefat, you don't own the chat. Stop telling people to go away. I'll ban you. Okay. Go back to solid. Actually, material preview is better. Alright, that looks pretty good. Maybe the bone. What's this? This is the head, right? Spine 6. Spine 6. Alright. Should this go to the top? This should probably go to the top of the head, right? I don't know, actually. Actually, you know what? That little one's probably the neck. Something like that. And then this goes, well, all the way to the top. It probably doesn't matter that much, as long as I get the weights right. Okay, so hands are a little bit tricky. Because I still do want the thumb, to be honest. But the rest I don't. I don't need these, so I can delete. I should be able to get away. Oh, you know, I probably just need one so I can control the curving of the hand, if you know what I'm saying. Keep one. This might not work out, to be honest. I might have to come back and try again. Go like that. Where's Dolphin CG when you need him? I reckon that's the ticket. Okay, so there's still some alignment issues. So what do we think? This one's gonna control probably all of this. This one needs to be here, and then this one needs to be here, right? In terms of like what they're actually gonna control. That feels right. It looks like they're in the right spot. And then these ones here, they're not quite along the center, so I'm going to line them up. But that they're along the center of the mesh. I reckon. It's very hard to say if this is going to do any good. And then these two here need to come across, and then this one here needs to come across. Something like this, I reckon, is the way to go. A little claw hand going on. Claw hand action. And on the other side, it's the same. It's a little bit out, actually. I guess I'm not centered. X. Go very small amount. That looks fine, I guess. Okay, shoulders, chest. I don't need these. What are these? Breasts. Definitely don't need those. Shoulders, arms, spines. Okay, I reckon we're good because the shoes are like pretty much good. That's fine, I reckon. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's turn the symmetry back on. You can get better free use character from Quaternius, you reckon? I never checked Quaternius. Quaternius is a good go-to too for 3D stuff, to be honest. Quaternius. Quaternius. Her bed's really crinkly, so every time she moves, I think she's up to something. Oh yeah, I suppose you could get... That's pretty good. It's kind of the same vibe, to be honest. To be fair, like, it's still like the mitten hands. You okay? You okay? I don't know if you guys can see. Angie. Don't like it here? Unfamiliar. Me. She's very timid. She does not like her new bed because it makes too much noise. I can design a UI for you? Like, you mean a stream UI? Wait, what the heck? Oh, Vishal, Ashley. No, I'm good, man. I like my UI, actually. Okay, so... That's actually sick, though. What else is this all he has? Yeah, that's all he's got. These could be, like, genuinely good choices if I'm not happy with this, but, like, the outcome's mostly the same. A character for you too. Probably not, unless you're like okay with it being like CC0, because this is for like an asset pack that I'm planning to give away. So if you're down for that, that's cool. Like I'm here for it. But like obviously you can get full credits and everything, but it has to be CC0. So keep that in mind. Oh, that's not quite right. That up just a little bit. Okay, I think we're good to go with the Rigify. All right. It has a lot. I'm not sure. Maybe on his wrong browser. Maybe. What have they got? What if I click a character? I'm gonna animate. Portfolio tutorials. Maybe on the itch. Let me just go to the itch. I got lots of stuff from Quaternius back in the day. Quaternius. I use the weapon pack for the FPS shooter. Low poly animated night. That'd be cool. Actually, it seems like less here. And then Quaternius.com take you to Quaternius. I don't know. I could always use, I was going to use make human as well. Make human's possible. Like make human would give me a highly detailed model. And it's CC0 and I know how to use that software. I just have to put the work in and make it. I can't do it on stream though, because it'd probably get like flagged because like the models are pretty graphic. But yeah. Anyway, we'll just go with this. It's fine for now. We can always change it later. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, okay. So now we've got the rig. I have to try and remember how to do this. So do I right click? I forget, eh? There's a thing here. Rigify? Yeah. So this is the part that I always get wrong. So I might save it. And then do I create the control rig first and then parent it to the character? Or do I parent it to the character and then create the control rig? I never remember the exact order of things. Hang on a second. Let's move everything over. So I can make a no copyright reserve. So you want a 3D character? Yeah, I guess if you want to do that, you can contact me on the Discord. Basically, what we're doing is this is the character we're using at the moment. Mixamo, obviously, there's license issues there, so we have to change it. The goal is to put it onto the Godot asset library. So Godot engine / asset library. Asset. Have I never been there on this browser? Okay. Parent first and then create the control rig. Thank you for reminding me. Not docs, assets. Wrong button. So the goal is to have it on the Godot asset library. I've already made one for FPS. I did that. That doesn't have a control rig. It doesn't have a character. I don't even know if it's going to be here. I actually think I got it under shooter, to be honest. First person shooter. So that's where we sort of... Actually, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. I really appreciate that. So that's the primary goal. And then obviously as an educational tool. So I'm going to create a YouTube tutorial series on how to make it and everything like that. All that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you want to like jump on the Discord, we can talk a little bit more about it. Yeah, should be, I'll get you the link anyway. Give me a second. The titles. There we go. I like how that just, oh, it did show up in the thing. It didn't show up for me. Mannequini is also available in the asset store. Okay, maybe I should look at that. Anyway, we'll just roll with this for now. So, I don't have too many issues with this, to be honest. But it's cool that if there's a mannequin, a Godot mannequin, put it in the Godot asset store. Open 3D template 3.5. What does this look like? Give me an imager. Not too bad, to be honest. Let's just roll with this. Like I said, it's really easy to change. It's actually not. I don't anticipate this to be too difficult. It doesn't have to be like super high fidelity animations or anything like that. Pretty chill, to be honest. Anyway, okay, so Michelle reckons parent first and then, so leave. Keep transfer. No, okay, wrong order. Armature with automatic weights. We'll just go with that. Okay. Rigify, generate rig. Oh, I wanted to move this to the center. So I want to move this one over. Don't delete. Get out of here. And then just bring this one back to the center so that Rigify will work properly. Generate rig. Hang on a second. What the hell? Meta rig. Rigify. Generate rig. Do I have to parent that too? Just roll with it. Automatic weights? I don't know. I don't know at this point. That feels a bit messy. Meta rig. That doesn't seem right. Does that seem... We could undo that. I'm so confused. Yeah, this is the part I struggle with the most. Which order of operations do we do? Rigify, generate rig, or... I might have to look up a tutorial, guys. I'm unironically pretty bad at this. I don't do it very often. Get back to that point. Is your disk... Yes, it is, Chaff. Don't delete. Just move. Grab this guy. And... this guy. Okay. Let's see if we can figure it out. Because... I don't know. And... sometimes you don't know things, and that's why you go to YouTube and look up a CG dive video on how to do it. CG dive, Rigify. Rigify fundamentals. This guy's the best, by the way. Course intro. Yeah, cool. We can talk later. Okay. Rigify, rigging a simple human, complex human. Dog. I think let's go with this one.
Welcome to part 3.
You guys are gonna hate me because I'm just gonna like look for the part that I need. Aligning the leg, aligning the arm. Look at this. This is right here. Like this is how you parent it. Probably. I'm guessing automatic weights. Yeah. This is actually what we need. Let me just pause the music and turn up the feedback.
And we are actually done aligning this skeleton. I'll press Alt-H to unhide these bones. And I can go to the Armature tab and press the Generate Rig button. And the rig...
So yeah, it's already parented to the... Oh, okay, yeah, right. So that was the right order of operations. With automatic weights. And then I should, in theory, be able to go to pose mode and like, oh yeah, it works. Awesome. I'd say that feels pretty good. Oh, the question I had was like, oh yes. Yes. Okay, great. So that feels pretty good. Okay. And then... Wait. The Rigify tab. Hang on a second. Now, the second bit didn't feel right to me.
It was generated for us. So now if I select these bones, and I can go to the Armature tab and press the...
Generate rig. Okay. Go to the Armature tab. And then generate rig. I throw it... it's because I deleted stuff. That's annoying. Wait, I thought you could delete stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or am I wrong for thinking that? That's literally what he's done here. He doesn't have the face or anything like that. I don't know how to do it. this meta rig, update the face rig. Is mad. Jaw. Because I deleted all the bones, man. Advanced sets. Generate rig. This meta rig uses the old face rig. So don't. So new modular face. This preserves compatibility with existing weight paint, but not animation. I actually don't know what to do. Everything else seems okay. I need the rig, otherwise it'll take me ages to do everything. Okay, so I guess I just do it again, but don't delete bones. And then just... But that sucks. Maybe if... Bone collection UI, advance, target rig, overwrite widget meshes, widget collection, color sets, bone collection. No issues detected. Oh, maybe I can like remove stuff here. Make this selection active. Remove UI. Insert rows below. Remove this row, shifting buttons up. So like, do I need a face? You know? Legs. Face. I'm probably breaking things. ORG no, it's not found. Bone collections. Just like remove the face. I'm breaking stuff. Dude, I'm breaking it. Face, primary, secondary. Regenerate rig. ORG no is not found. Come on, dude. Why not? Delete. Hierarchy. You know what? I don't know. I think I'm just going to start again and leave the face there because I don't know how to like delete it. And then we have the character. Okay, let's start again. Rigify. Maybe I should just hide them rather than actually delete them. Maybe that was the ticket. Maybe I just forgot how to do that. Human. Basic. Basic human? Oh. That's too basic. I need thumbs. But maybe it's like... It's been a long time since I've done this. Armature, single bone, Rigify, humans, basic. Basic human. Nah, okay, let's just go with this and then we'll just hide all these bones that I don't need. Okay. Rather than delete them. Hide Rigify for a second in front. Okay, cool. We start again. We go to edit mode. We turn on the X and we just go to town, right? That goes there. That's about that. Let's bring the music back because it's too quiet. that. Rotate, and then that's good enough. There. I reckon. And now, instead of deleting everything, let's just hide it instead. You know what I'm saying? Like, we will keep all of it selected, but we'll just like hide. So we don't have to see it, because it's kind of annoying, right? It's also not like aligned symmetrically. Like, I don't know. Is that going to be an issue, do you think? Well, I guess we'll find out. Probably. Gotta hate modeling, hate animating. Do. And then we'll go back, line it all up. That feels pretty good. Okay, shoulders though, they're like way too far out. Maybe it's just the texture that's not aligned. I don't know, it's weird. Can't say shit. Typical, isn't it? Okay, no, this has to go here. This has to go here. The rest is fine. I guess, since I have to keep them. There's like a control. From memory, there's like a button that can control the entire hand, so I guess I just have to like do that instead. These are all inside the mesh. I don't think I care beyond that, to be honest. Make sure that this joint is on that, and make sure that's on that. They overlap, which I think is good. Okay, we're firing on all cylinders. I think that's okay. Man, look at how many polygons are on this model. What the heck? The heck, guys? What was going on? It's so dense. It's like, why do the balls need to be that dense? It's ridiculous, actually. Now that I think about it. Okay, awesome. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's get amongst it. Let's just Control P this. Okay, I'm in edit mode. I need to be in object mode. A tiny little face with automatic weights. Okay, and then we go to click on this, go to pose mode. And things feel pretty good. Okay, I hate Rigify, but it's so much faster than anything else. Up generate rig. It looks like it's working now. Not responding. Hey, hey. Let's go to this mode. Pose mode. I think I need to parent it, right, for this to work. That didn't work. Other way around? No, not quite right. With envelope weights, armature deform. That's still not the right way. I feel like I'm getting this wrong every single time. Rigo 1. NS Pro, hey, welcome to the stream. Why doesn't this work? Okay, click the Rigo 1 envelope. Okay, click MetaRig. It always goes to that. What the heck? I'm in pose mode. Let me just go to object mode. Okay. Still nothing. Okay. I don't know. I have to go check the video.
The generate rig button. And a rig was generated for us. So now if I select the character and shift select this new rig, not the simple meta rig that we tweaked until now, but a newly generated rig, press Ctrl P and choose with automatic weights, then this can be the end of this lesson. I'll disable X-ray, go.
Okay. I went too fast. This is actually where you're supposed to do the parenting, not the other way around. So, okay, let's just go all the way back. I hope I got enough undos to get us there because I was going crazy for a second. I don't. Oh my god. Okay, that's okay. We just need to clear parent. Okay. Then with automatic weights. There we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Oh my god. Alright. So now we've done it, although, and we can hide this other rig. This meta rig. Okay. Alright. We're cooking. We're cooking. Let's put it in front. Now all this face stuff we can just get rid of because I don't I don't care about any of this stuff. Not useful to us. Like we just need the head. That's literally it. Okay. Now, the goal is now that we've got a rig to essentially copy over these animations. Not copy as in like one-for-one copy, but actually just like mimic, if that makes sense. Use them as a sort of template, and then we'll be clear of all problems. So, first of all, let's select an animation to copy. And I think we'll probably have to start with the walk and run, right? Like, let's just go with the more complicated ones. I'm editing it. Stop editing action for some reason. And my goal is just to like keep it simple. And it's going to be a really small screen, eh? That is just how it is, I guess. We can make this a bit bigger. We can make this a bit smaller. Right? We just copy everything. From the first pose down. Which leg is this? Oh no! Turn these legs around. Is that gonna work? Not quite. so let's have a look. The knees are slightly more bent, so let's grab the hip and just like drop it down. All right, let's look at the arms. What axis do we got to rotate this on? Oh my god. That works. Okay, start there. Small steps. So looks a little bit weird. I'll rotate this shoulder out. I don't know, actually maybe back. Rotate the shoulder back, that feels right. And then this one is sort of like outwards a bit more. Oops. Oh, I guess above is like kind of what I want. Like, I'll go like this. This is like kind of it, right? Identical, of course. Okay. Key that in. Let's go to frame 5 and see how things are. We're just gonna like copy key poses and then hope that the kinematics does the rest for us. Like straight up cheating. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I mean, looks pretty good. Let's be honest. Really need a... The knees are all messed up, but it's fine. Okay, there's a little bit of crossness. This comes in front. This goes behind. Right? You can retarget Mixamo onto Rigify. Ooh. Does that violate the license agreement though? You know what I'm saying? Or do you think it'd be okay? That is the question, because that's really the only thing that I care about. Honestly, not bad. Go to 10. It probably doesn't. I mean, they probably won't care, let's be honest. As long as it's not their model, I could probably get away with it. Let's be real. That's an add-on, right? Like the retargeting? I don't think if it does, it's really absurd. The thing is their model for like, so for like games, like if you're making a game, it's totally fine to use their stuff. But if you're distributing it as an asset pack, it's not. Although retargeting probably is okay. I'd have to double check the license agreement. Let's have a look. I did read it. Adobe Mixamo license. Okay, so DLC add-on content. This is good. Okay, welcome to the community. We're still okay, fine. Blueprints, templates. No, you cannot create blueprints, templates, asset packages for video games which distribute character or animation raw files of the product. So a retarget would technically be okay based on this FAQ. I don't really, I think I came across this right. So like a retarget's probably okay because as long as I'm not distributing the raw files, then I'm good. Oh, to be honest, like if you're exporting out of Blender, are you distributing the raw files as well? I don't think you are. So like technically, as long as I don't distribute the model, I should be okay. Okay, you can use the auto rigger animations any type of creative product. Adobe retains the rights for software content. You retain the right to the designs, the creation, and how the content is used. I guess I'll click that. If I use for free commercial research, no limitations to paid or non-paid. Distribution rules above. I mean, I guess location doesn't really matter at this point. Your content, your account. This stuff is important, guys. But, access to your content. I don't know if this is going to be covered. Generative AI. Data protection, sensitive personal. I don't have time to read all this stuff to figure out where it is. Adobe intellectual property. Storage, user-generated content. Sample files means Adobe provided audio, visual, or other content for use in tutorials, demonstrations, and/or for trial purchases may be identified as sample files. Cannot be used for any other purpose than which they were provided. It's a different. If it's a different skeleton and a different naming convention, you were just taking the IOC and the. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's actually okay to do that. So I should probably look into that and then just retarget onto a different model, different skeleton, and then just like that's good enough. Like we don't have to go redo every single area animation because that's like hella annoying. I was willing to do that in order to get around it, but I think based on this is obviously like a summary, but like animation raw files as the product. And it wouldn't, I mean, technically it wouldn't even really be the raw files as the product. It would be like, yeah, it's in here. I think that's okay. I might need to like actually dive into the user agreement, double confirm that. But like, how can we retarget onto Mixamo? From Mixamo onto Rigify, I wonder. What if we just like take one of these and see what happens? It's not happy. Well, of course not. Why would it be? Okay. So say we try to do that. Let's Google. The thing is, animation is really hard. It's not really worth it. No, it's not. It's really not. I have done it before though. Like, I mean, to be fair, the last time I did it, it was for a paid thing. So I was charging for that. So it was worth it in my eyes, you know, to actually sit down and spend like a month doing animations for the FPS. They didn't even come out that good, to be fair. Making every single animation. There were also like only a few animations for the FPS rig. It's much simpler. I used IK for a lot of it. Okay, let's have a look at this.
Maximo create our own rig and we can use any of this animation and retarget into the Blender.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm
Let me
after.
show you how we can do that. So for example, I have the Thor character rig For the Thor character, I have to create a rig. So for that, I am going
I'm
to
sorry, I don't
import
have the
that
attention
character
span. I have
into
to
the
watch
Mixamo.
everything on
You
like
can
fast
upload
mode.
any character to Mixamo by using upload character. Just click on upload character and drag that FBS file. So it will
Okay.
place
Oh, okay.
this
Retargeting.
and next. So
Hmm.
our character, if you want to make top dance or pose, FBX is.
I don't think this is what I'm looking for.
So that is the T pose FBX. You can see here the character came nicely, and so we can adjust the frame rate and just play. Yeah, this animation is playing on our skeleton. So this animation I want to put into this character. To retarget the animation from this source to our target character,
It's really easy if you're using the
plugin
skeleton from
for
Mixamo.
Rococo for Blender. To get that plugin, just go in the Google. You can just search for Rococo plugin Blender.
Ooh.
You can see the Blender plugin. You can download it and install as an add-on. I have already installed that, so when I press the and, you can see here Rococo plugin. First time you have to just log in to Rococo site to work this plugin well. Okay, I have already done that, so I'm just going into the retargeting and click on the source. So I'm getting the source skeleton here and target object. So now we are targeting this armature here. Now after that, just build the bone list. So the Rococo plugin is going to match the all bones. It will show into this list that this spine to spine. Okay, this Mixamo, these both are our Mixamo characters. Now, so it's showing like this. If we have a separate target, or
You probably have to do it manually.
source, so it will show both the name here. Now you can just cross check if everything is matching. Left arm, forearm, right, same, right, left, everything. Now after that, just go down and press on the retarget animation. That's it. The animation is retarget.
You do this every day at work? Nice. That's cool, dude. Alright. Rococo? Is that the ticket? I like Rococo. Mixamo retargeting Rigify? Let's try one more video. Just make sure that this is the right way to go and there's not like an easier, simpler way.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel.
AI. Oh my god. I almost don't want to use it. Get out of here with your AI.
In the previous tutorial, we learned how to retarget animations using the Rococo plugin in Blender. In this tutorial,
You never know, they might not speak English as a first language. How old is this? 1 year ago? Okay.
we'll learn how to retarget animations to Rigify using the Rococo plugin. Rigify is an add-on that comes with Blender for character rigging. We don't need to install it. We will just enable the add-on. Go to the Edit menu, Preferences, and click on the Add-on tab. Search for the Rigify. Enable the add-on.
Rigify.
Now let's create the character rig using the Rigify add-on. I will share the download link for the character model in the video description. Press Shift-A and scroll down to the armature section. Here we can see ready armatures that come with the Rigify add-on. I will choose the basic human meta rig. That's a simple rig that does not include a finger and face rig. I made a tutorial about human meta rig, including finger and face rigging. If you want, you can watch this tutorial before going on. Click on the Armature Properties tab and open up the Viewport display panel. Enable the in-front option, so we can see the armature through the model.
We did this
Side
bit.
view. The head bone and move down arm joints at the proper point. Hold down the Shift key and select the rig. To retarget any Mixamo animation to this rig, we will use the Rococo plugin for the retargeting process.
Rococo plugin. Okay. Rococo plugin it is. I better do this off screen. All right. Is it in? It's probably not. I really don't like downloading plugins as zip files. Like, how do you keep them up to date? You know what I'm saying? Documents, Blender. Preferences, add-ons. How do I install it? So where's the button? Search add-ons, system. Operating system? Open blend files with this Blender version? Anyway, add-ons. This little button here, install from disk. I guess that's the one we're going to go with. Documents, Blender, Rococo. I hope this is compatible with this version of Blender. Dunno. It's chill if not. We will find a way. Did it work? Yeah, it did. Cool. Rococo. Sign into Rococo. Oh, let's just not look at the license. You know what I'm saying? I do actually have an account. I don't know which email it's under. I have used this before. A very long time ago. Continue. Okay. Retargeting. So, I mean, I guess you just have to do it one by one, right? Target is... Oh, wow. It won't let me target anything else? The source can only be Rigo 1. Not amateur? I'm in object mode. Source. Okay, that's concerning. Rig. Is it because this isn't a rig? Alright, hang on a second. Rigify. Go back to that video. Teach me.
In the first video, we learned how to install the Rococo add-on. Also, we learned how to import Mixamo animation into Blender. In this video, I won't talk about it again. Please watch the previous tutorial at the top right. Import the Mixamo animation and install
the job. Thank you so much. We are gonna do our best.
the
It's
Rococo
evening,
plugin.
by the way.
Switch to the object mode. Go to the File menu, Import, and import the Mixamo dancing animation in FBX format.
Yep, we've done a bunch of that.
Move the armature to the left side. Play the animation.
Take your base mesh into Mixamo and register it there, and then put it into the current blend file and assign all the actions. And yeah, because then your bones will have the same name.
This will be the source armature. We're going to transfer the source animation data to the rig we have just created. To do that, we will use the forward kinematics of the Rigify rig. So, let's disable the inverse kinematics before going on. Select the rig and switch to pose mode. Select the left-hand IK bone and slide the IKFK switch all the way up to 1. Now, we can only control the left arm by forward kinematics. In the same way, let's disable the right arm IK.
Makes sense.
Disable the left leg IK. Disable the right leg IK. We can also hide the IK and tweak layers in the viewport to simplify the rig.
Right.
Alright, it's time to retarget. Click on the Rococo tab. Open up the retargeting panel. Choose the animated armature as the source armature. Choose the rig we have just created as the target. Click on the Build Bone List button. So it will make the bone list from the animation and match the source and target bones automatically. But some of them don't correspond correctly, so we need to make some matches manually. Switch to object mode. Select the source armature and S key to scale up to compare to the target rig. In order to see the bone names, switch to pose mode and select any bone. We can display the bone name we select at the top left.
Oh boy.
Go to the edit menu and disable the lock object modes option, so we can select both of them at the same time in pose mode. As you can see, the source hip bone matches the target torso bone. That's exactly the correct match, because both of them allow us to move the whole character. The source spine bone corresponds with the target deformation spine bone. Deformation bones are controlled by the control bones. They cannot move on themselves, so we cannot use them as the target bones. Let's delete the deformation bone. We have 4 FK spine bones in the Rigify rig. We have only 3 spine bones in the source armature, so we will skip the first spine FK bone. We will match the other 3 spine bones with each other. But if we match the first source spine bone with the spine FK001, it causes a problem after retargeting process, because it controls the lower body. On the other hand, the source spine bone controls the upper body. so we won't match it with any bones in the target. We'll leave it blank and ignore it. Spine 1 corresponds with the spine FK002 correctly.
I see what you're saying, Vishal. Give me a pain in the ass.
Spine 2 corresponds with the spine FK003 correctly.
Let's have a look at this terms of service. Blueprints, templates, in which you redistribute character or animation raw files. So as long as I'm not distributing the character, I'm in the clear. Because I'm not distributing the animation raw files, you technically wouldn't be able to use it outside of the template. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not going to be able to like take that and put it on anything else. It's just not possible. So if I upload into Mixamo and then retarget, we should be in the clear technically. Like I don't think there's any issues there. I just hate uploading into Mixamo. It's such a pain in the ass, to be honest. In all our games, yeah. This is what I used to do as well. I think it's the way to go. And then I won't need Rigify, which will simplify the process a lot. Because Rigify, like actually for games, is not that great. If I'm being entirely honest, I don't like using it. It's kind of a pain in the ass. And I'm not gonna. Maybe I could create some custom animations. I don't know. I think that's probably. I probably want the Mixamo Blender add-on as well, to be honest. All right, we'll do that. I think that's probably the right ticket because technically, I don't think I'm in violation if I do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not actually a violation of the license because I'm not distributing the animation files, and as long as I'm not distributing the character, then I'm all good. At least based on this official Adobe employee post from 2022. Limited duration technology preview. It's been ages. You've really got to download all the animations from it, to be honest. No licensing or royalty fees, unlimited non-commercial use. You can use the auto rigger characters, animations, any type of product. Okay. Well, if we're doing that, we might as well go to Quaternius, because I actually liked his better. It was more realistic. Grab one of these dudes. Continue. These are all CC0, yeah? Bum, bum, bum. CC0. That's what we like to see. Alright. Oh, we get the blend files too. That's actually sick. But I guess I'm going to be using Mixamo, so I'm just going to download the FBX. Yo, if I like upload it into the rigger and then download it, I won't even need to retarget. I can just bring it into this file and then just like literally copy over the animations because the animation data is the same. So it should just work. It's how I've done it for all the others. It was really easy. I reckon that's the ticket. I think Quaternius meshes are also pre-rigged. If they are rigged using you could. Oh, I should check that. Okay, let's import one and see how it goes. First of all, let's delete Mr. Rig and Meta Rig. We'll just start again. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, I'm not too worried about it. That can stay. And then let's import FBX and then just copy the path. Male casual. I guess that's fine. Oh, he's big. Oh, he's a long boy. Actually, what the hell? They come with animations already. That's so funny. Human armature, human male. Nah, it's not keen on just taking them. Dude. Dude's big. He's a big boy. But yeah, I'm gonna have to reanimate them. I mean, armature Rio 1. Okay, that's fine. Let's delete this guy. Sign into Mixamo and rig it via Mixamo and then bring it back down into this project and we should be good. Which one do we want though? Casual is probably fine. I don't have any issues with that. Log in to Mixamo. Oh my god, every time I come to this website, give me this. Get off the screen. Also, I just realized that I've stuffed up that. Try assigning the Mixamo. Look at the naming convention of the bones, or try assigning the Mixamo action to the new rig. Didn't work. These are kind of old though. Like, I wonder if I go to his Patreon. I'm not a member. You know what I mean? I'm like a follow, if that makes sense. Quaternius. I'm pretty sure I'm a free member. Yeah, I am. Collections. No collections. Popular post, modular sci-fi kit. See if there's anything new. Dude creates so much good stuff. It's actually awesome. Disco Pigeon. Dude, that's crazy. Exclusive monthly character. Okay, so if you're a paid member, you can get access to like heaps of characters. Actually, so many. Scrolling through the timeline, it looks like there hasn't really been that many characters. Ultimate Modular Women, 10 characters. That's awesome. What the heck? Ultimate Modular Man. This is the same as the other one? Animated Men character, Ultimate Modular Men. I found something better. Individual characters. FBX. I'm gonna download all of this. This is actually awesome. CC0 1.0. Nice, nice. We'd like to see separate skeletal meshes. It's 52 megabytes. Oh my god. Huge. Quaternius to the rescue. This is a more recent one. It was on his Patreon. Modular men. Just how I like my men. Modular. Turbo Sam, hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're doing good. We're trying to figure out our animations. We can't use this model. We worked out that the animation's probably okay, but the model definitely not. So we have to get a new model, and we're just sort of working on that now. Extract to Humanoid rig. Ooh. It's so weird opening up like someone else's duplicate general modeling. Someone else's Blender because their layout's completely different. Oh damn, that looks so much better. Holy crap, it's got fingers too. Oh my god, this is so good. Shout out to Quitanius. That guy saves the day every single time. Like I've added too much stuff. Beach legs, beach head, beach feet, beach body. We don't need any of that. We just got this dude. Okay, let's have a look at the rig, the pose, animations, animation. Oh my god, can't handle it. Get back to the default. I don't think it's animated, but the bone name. Final stretch, I say. Yeah, we're pretty. I mean, I'm working on the videos for the actual tutorial series, and it's going pretty well. But I just like, I mean, I'm so tired. I've been editing all week. It's actually kind of crazy. I got like locked onto the first section. I re-recorded it 3 times in a row, and it just did my head in. But now it's in a good place, and I've edited it. EMS has come again. Welcome. And I've edited it now, so now I've got like 6 episodes in the can. I can move on to part 2, which is the state machine, which isn't going to include the rig, but the next one will. So if I can have this prepared for the 3rd part of the tutorial series, then I'm good to go. But yeah, lower leg L. So we're sort of just preparing for that because I don't want to violate any kind of copyright or license. I mean, to be honest, I could get away with it. I'm sure it will be fine. This is a Rigify rig for sure. What are we making? We are working on our 3rd-person tutorial series. Anyway, this is good enough. Honestly, this is fine. SWAT? Maybe it should it be like military? File new, general, and save. It's kind of cool that you can do that now. That's actually based. I mean, this is kind of cool, right? Like, it's military, we're making a shooter. It should be like that, right? Like, it makes sense. There's animations here too. He's included the weapons. That's cool. What? Sorry, I'm just looking through the files. Oh my god, so much open. Individual characters. FBX. We got skeletal meshes and animations. It's falling over. Why does it look like this? This is the default, I'm just not used to it. One more suggestion is mimicking the Mixamo naming convention on this rig, and then assigning it to the animations might work. Yeah, I think it will, to be honest. And so to do that, we upload it into Mixamo, right? Which I was doing, and then I forgot. Adobe ID. Continue. Password. Continue. Add a phone number. Get out of town. I'm not doing that. Not giving you my phone number. She looks totally zonked out. Upload character. Select character file. I should probably put this on screen. I'm not too worried about it. Upload character, select character file. Desktop, documents, Blender, Ultimate Modular Man, individual characters, FBX, and I wanted SWAT boy. I think this is gonna work. I'm kind of keen for it to see it. Keen to see it work out. Should like add the Quaternius guns after this rather than the Kenny guns as well, so that it just makes more sense. Like it'll just like fit together better as a package. Processing character. This is a slow. Military character that wears a gas mask, night vision, helmet, goggles on both. Yeah, it's a bit outside of the scope. Too hard. Although, to be fair, like, maybe not too hard. But like... I mean, gas mask, it's just a visual thing at the end of the day, right? Sorry, unable to map... Should have matched the scale and base mesh. Yeah. Yes, so what I need to do is like re-export that basically. Scaling at later stages is not good. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Go back to Blender. Have I got it open? No, I closed it. No, Blender, come back. I think you're on the money. Character no license. Alright. Ignore. And then we should import FBX. Because I think they're actually bigger, to be honest. Modular Man, individual characters, FBX, SWAT. Oh, you know what? It's actually fine. That's absolutely fine. I think the issue is the rig, right? I shouldn't include a rig on it. Like, is there... I wonder if there's just a mesh option. Separate skeletal meshes and animation. SWAT. SWAT. Feet, head, legs. Oh, they're like individuals. Individual characters, FBX. Blends. Oh, here we go. If I just open up the blend of the SWAT, because I think the I actually think the scale is fine. Just T-pose and export the mesh. Exactly, yeah. And then upload it into Mixamo would be good to go. So number one, we don't need the pistol, so let's just delete. Actually, let's file save as. First, SWAT. T-pose. Save as. Okay. Delete. We got the... Okay, probably need to combine these, I reckon, as one mesh. I would say probably. And then, yeah, just go out here like that. And then delete the... Yeah, scale is good. Unparent the existing rig and apply scale. Okay, yep, good idea. We still have all these. Can we parent them? Keep. Yeah. We go object. Modifier. Let's apply all modifiers. I mean. Yeah. Yeah, okay, how many do we have? Just the two? Apply all modifiers. Right? Okay, so we have a single mesh. We've got this SWAT body. It's probably a bit concerning that we can't combine them all. So it's not really I think I did the wrong thing. Like, let's just bring these back out. And it really should be join, right? Like, okay, let's just apply the modifiers to these. I forget the command. Is it J? What? Apply. Delete. Apply. Apply. Delete. Apply. Delete. Apply. Okay, so... yeah, join is the right. I was parenting. I should really be joining. Okay. And then let's just check the scale. Scale's good. Scale's 1 to 1. Okay. File. We already saved that as. And then we export as an FBX. This is fine. Swap T-bows. Export. Alright. Right. Back to view page. No, don't download. Upload character. Where did I export that to? Individual characters. Oh, I left it in the blend files. That's it though. That should work. Yeah, it looks like it. Character is processing. Looks good to me. Have your character T-bow its fingers spread apart and use the arrow buttons to rotate to have its face to the front. Okie dokie. Where is the chin? It's about there. The wrists? Out there. Elbows. Harder to see. Probably... I guess there? Knees, that's pretty obvious. Close the center and the groin. Skeleton LOD, scanned skeleton, 3 fingers, no fingers. Actually, we do want full finger. Okay, let's see how it goes. No, we don't have to remake the animations. We can easily just retarget. We don't even really need to retarget. We just need to like just copy them over because it's going to have the same like skeleton data. So it should just go. If it doesn't, then we can do a retarget. But I actually think it should be fine. Damn. That worked well. Proceed with this character. Let me save. Alright, awesome. And then we can just download T-bows, binary FBX. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if Mixmo allowed the use of them in template. We worked out, so we've been looking at the Adobe Terms of Service, and based on this post by an Adobe employee in 2022, you cannot create a blueprint template asset package for video game engines which redistribute character or animation raw files as the product. Now, I think if we replace the character, we're actually okay because we're not distributing the animations. They will be baked into the template. So like, you're not really going to be able to extract them in any way or shape or form. Like, I'm not going to include the animation files in the template. The animations will be a part of the character in the template, but like, you couldn't extract them. Like, you'd have to take the model and use the model in the game. Like, I think it's okay based on this. Like, I think I'm not actually including the animation raw files. I'm just including the baked animation. I'm calling it that, but like, you know, not really baked, but whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. You know, I think it's okay. If they have an issue with it, they can tell me to remove it. And like, I don't think there would be like any kind of financial risk anyway, because I'm not actually charging money for this. So yeah, the worst case scenario is they ask me to take it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that downloaded, right? T-bows. The screen's a bit of a mess at the moment. Documents, Blender. What's that? Close that, don't save. Oh, I probably should have saved that. Oh well. Oh well. So fingers crossed. I mean, let's be real. Like, I'm not big enough that's going to be an issue for me. Like, I'm small fry. No one cares. Dementia Pracox. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, I butchered your name. It's very long. Welcome to the stream. Oof, that is a squeaky chair. I'm gonna put some WD-40 on that. Okay. Let's see how we go. File, import, FBX, Mixamo, SWAT T-pose. Right. She made some noise. SWAT T-pose. Alright. So now, in theory, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't care. Yeah, they probably don't. They do this not to have someone take the data and redistribute it somewhere else. Yeah, that's what they really care about, right? So like if I was just like, oh, download this animation pack for Godot, and it was just Mixamo animations, like that would be an issue. But because I'm not doing that, I think I'm actually okay. I'm just going to replace the character to be safe, and then we should be good. I was going to reanimate everything, but we took a closer look at the agreement, and we were like, yeah, it should be right. Yeah, boy, look at that. It's working. So now we sort of, we're going to have to, it's going to be a pretty tough task. Wait, what? What the hell? Okay, not everything is as it seems. That don't look right. That looks good. Reanimating everything would probably be hell. It's not that bad. I would cheat. I would just use like you can just rely on IK for most of it. It would not look as good. For sure. That I can guarantee you. Timeline. So, okay, here's the question. Something looks different, eh? Hey, Smiley Jazz, welcome to the stream. I would say that it's not like 100%. Because like the arms are sort of like weird. But that's probably just to do with the rig. I could probably have another go at that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look how long, look how short the arms are. I think I stuffed up the elbow joint. Side by side. The legs look okay. I think the arms look like really messed up. Obviously the scale is a little bit different. But I think these the forearms are like kind of broken. Oh, the fingers are all messed up too. Look at the size of them. That's probably okay though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to revisit that. not quite a 1-to-1. Not too bad. Yeah, Quitonius is really good. I've used his assets in a lot of my templates. T-pose. Okay, so if I like kind of stuffed up the elbow, I guess the elbow is like kind of here, right? Like it's actually, where would the elbow be on this model? Because I've said it's like here. Just reposition the weight and auto paint in Blender itself. Okay, I trust you on that. Let's give it a go. If I go to the armature, let's just put it in front. And go to edit mode. Vishal is the true goat guiding me through this. Something like that, eh? Everything else looks really good. This elbow is kind of weird. Maybe there. Okay, hang on a second. Let's do a full reset on that. Object mode. Edit. We need to keep track of how much we're moving it because the symmetry option is not working. X. 0.1? No. Negative 0.1, that's too much. 0.5. Probably still too much. I reckon negative 0.04, and so this one we need to move GX 0.04. Yeah, so manual work weight to reposition the bones and auto weight paint blender. Okay, so okay. Armature mode. Object. Weight paint. Probably need to be in a different. Let's go to modeling. Oof. We do not need to see that. Weight paint. Right hand. Left arm. Forearm. See how big the forearm is compared to like the... Okay. Forearm probably needs to be like... try unparenting and then reprint. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. Let's go with that. That would probably work pretty well. Object mode. Whoa. Talk about a scale. I always get the order wrong. Okay. Well, that ain't right. Jesus. Oh my God. Rise up. What the hell? Keep transform. Okay, sorry. Undo. Okay. Let's unparent. With keep. Okay, hang on a second. Unparent with keep transforms. I actually don't know how to do that. Object. Oh, excuse me. Select, view, What's the command for unparent? Set parent to? Clear parent and keep transforms. It's Alt P if you're wondering. Okay. Not bad. Something feels off with these arms, eh? I need to compare to the original to see like where he put them. If you know what I'm saying. Anyway, let's see how it looks in the animation. Blender is pain. It's alright. You get used to it. I've been using it for so long that it's not so bad. Okay, so we've got some issues when it comes to the face piece. That's alright. Where's like one that I was using? It's like the first few. That looks a lot better in terms of like positioning of the arms. It's just the face that we've got to work on. That looks tons better. They actually look like they're pretty much in step. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of hard to see. I think that's possible. I just gotta fix up that thing with the head. I probably just need to paint its weighting. Got stuffed up a bit. That looks a lot better. Like, a lot better. I think I can get away with that. I guess the next step is to bring it into the Godot project and see how it looks. This one that's moving, we don't keep that. We don't use these either, but... This is interesting. This is like a running animation. But like something's going on with the arm. Oh, you know, it's the sword run animation. This, I have no idea what this is. Even armature? That's, oh, you know what? I brought in all those other animations. So we don't... It's broken. It's broken. Oh my god. Okay, so let's fix up this. This thing here. Can we go T-pose? Okay. Okay. Let's get back to modeling. So I'm guessing if I just like select this, it's like not painted. So if we go to like weight paint mode, and like for the head, right? It's like all of this, but not this bits in here. That's like, it's easy fix. You know what I'm saying? Draw. Is there a way to like paint everything under like, I guess I could just paint it. Do it the hard way. It's not really that hard, but should be fine. Thing is, I don't really want to... You can select objects, right? You can... If I select all of these... What's the button? Assign from bands, normalize, mirror, invert, view. Vertex selection, paint mask. And so now, yeah, okay, so that's what I wanted to do. You can select an edit mode and then click and assign in the vertex group. Oh, I suppose if I knew what the vertex group was. Oh, there's the vertex group. Mix in my head. Yeah, okay, so I can go assign. Right. And now it's fully red. Yeah, sick. Sick. Let's go with these. And assign. And then I guess it's just this bottom thing. Assign. Okay. So theoretically that should fix that issue. Animation. Don't choose those, that's like bad. Pose position. Just pick anything, see what happens. I mean, I think it's working, so jump. That looks pretty good. Happy with that. All right. So the next step is to see, so can we get the non-linear action editor to be like, can I copy this to Armature 01, if you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what's possible, but I'm going to try. Because they're already here, and then if I export it, it should be really easy to get it into... I mean, theoretically, I could get it into Godot without even having to replace any animations. All I would need to do is change the mesh. The skeleton needs to be changed as well. That's complicated. Might take time. But I have an opportunity to fix some things that I broke, so that's good in that regard. So that's happy days. Okay, let's see what we can do. Add track, delete track, remove empty animation data. Select, marker, add track. Strip, duplicate, link, delete, make meta, toggle, bake, apply scale, make single user, start editing stashed actions. Interesting. It's not like you can just drag it down to that. It's the current track. Duplicate linked. Duplicate the selected NLA strip, adding the new strip to the new track. I don't even know what I did just now. Nah. That ain't it. Swap. Snap. I just want this NLA to relate to the other one. If that makes sense. You can select edit mode and then click assign in the vertex. Oh no, sorry, that's an old comment. How can I be lazy here? That's the question. the question on everyone's mind is how can you get away with doing less work? If you know what I'm saying. Because it's like the same stuff, just different. Oops, I pushed it down to this. Delete track. What if I like track ordering, top down to bottom, delete track, add track above, selected, add track, delete track, remove empty animation data. Why does this one have a capital letter? It really shouldn't. Do I use it for anything? I think I do. Don't like that. What if... Well, I guess I know which ones are which. Start editing stashed action. Start tweaking strip action full stack. Start tweaking, rename, duplicate link, split strips, delete strips, add meta strip, swap strips, snap. Action clip. NLA track. Remove empty animation data. I'm confused. I really don't want to have to like go through each one and push it down. It's super annoying. Google is my friend. Copy LNA, NLA. I can't even say that. There is an option to duplicate, repeat option, same track, simply NLA strip. Yes, maybe. Action strip from one object to another. Here we go. I want to go down there and they say, assuming both armatures are the same bone names, just did a quick test. The NLA editor won't let you copy action strips from one object to another by dragging. Option 1, Shift A in the NLA editor will pick an action as well. Option 2, as shown in the image right now, is the best way to do this, is to use action editor in dope sheet area and just use the action. Currently really sucks. During the latest Blender conference, the animation team were talking about updating the NLA. Yeah, because like you kind of have to use it to like make it work for games. As far as I know for Godot, there's no other way to like make sure that the animations actually come through. Like you have to put them in the non-linear actions. Is that what it's called? I can't remember. Option 2, as shown right now, the best way to do is use action editor in dope sheet area and just use the action there on the armature and then use it in the NLA. In the dope sheet. Action editor. So what I want to do is basically, is there a way that you can like start editing stashed action? Stop editing. I want to like open it up in the NLA and then push down. So this is what I'm looking at so you guys can see. All right, yeah, it's literally just like find it and then push it down. Okay, fine, I'll capitulate to this inhumane matching task. Sometimes that's just how it is, you know? So I have to go find armature 001, mixamo.comp layer 030. There's so much stuff in here. Which is this one here. Damn, looks good. Okay. I have to push down and then I have to rename it. Oh my god. They have to be the same too. Great. So much fun. 029. It's the same. Push down. No weapon run. They're going to be in reverse order. That's awesome. No weapon jump. Are you forced to use the NLA? It's such a headache. Yeah, as far as I'm aware with Godot, well, I mean, to be honest, okay, the last time I checked, the NLA was the way to get the actions to show up. And then you also get the name. So rather than seeing like Armature 001 action, you get to see no weapon walk or whatever. And that makes it like a million times easier when you come over to the game engine. Specifically, I use Godot. So in Godot, it'll show up. And then like when I'm setting up my blend tree for the animations, I can choose no weapon jump instead of looking at, mixamo.com layer 0028 or whatever you have to do for this. So it is worth it, even if it wasn't necessary anymore. Push down. If not simply just for the fact that you can get like the simple names for the weapons, for the animations. But last time I checked, which to be honest was pre-Godot 4, this was how you were meant to do it. So, you know, I've transitioned from UE to Godot, and with UA using NLA wasn't needed. Yeah. To be honest, yeah, like I said, it's been years since I've updated my like tech on how this actually gets done. This still works, so I'm assuming it hasn't changed. You know what I mean? This is layer 2.4. Yeah, they're the same. Push down. No weapon walk. Go to this. Oh my god. Slow process. Oh well. That's why it's a stream. Idle no weapon? Okay. Layer 2.3. It's just one of those things, I guess. It's like, I mean, I need to rename them anyway, so like, yeah, just roll with it. Melee strike. Oh, this one is one I did manually. Action 002. Looks so crazy. Like, fucks up the mesh. Not too bad. It happens so quickly, no one's going to notice. Action 01, another manual one. This is interesting. Because his arm is way higher than the one in the picture. Is that going to matter? I think it will, actually. I think that will have an impact on how it looks in game, to be honest. Anyway, push it down. Action. Yeah, look how far apart the arms are. Just noticing that now. It technically doesn't matter because, and that's probably why, because I use IK for the left hand anyway, so I never animated that. It's very fascinating stuff. Oh well. We might need to redo those. We'll see. Melee strike. Oh, we could skip that. Melee run. Mixamo Armature 002. Layer 0. Okay. Look at that. Next, nearly idle. 001, layer 21. Looks good. Kinda. They look pretty much the same. Push down. I guess I'll find out if I actually put this all together. It's cool thing is, like, if we manage to do this, then I think I can upload it to GitHub and get it into the asset library much sooner than I was expecting, to be honest. Armature 1, layer 01. Where is that? Armature 001. This is 01, not 001. Okay. That's it there. Not displaying it. No, that's not it. Do we not have this one? There's a pistol run. Do I need it? I don't think I use it. Human armature. Definitely don't use that. Okay, I can't find it. I'll skip it. I actually... Pistol idle is important. We do need that. But I'm pretty sure, like, I just blend the pistol idle with the pistol run. I don't actually... As with the regular running, like the weapon run, I don't actually use pistol run for anything. I'll have to double check, though. Not sure if I can post links in chat. No, I don't think YouTube or Twitch. I'm actually not sure where you're chatting from, to be honest. But I don't think it's allowed. Most likely... Oh, YouTube's fallen off, actually. I don't know. Could be either. YouTube. Yeah, no, it won't let you. You can jump on the Discord if you want to share something to me. I don't know how to change that because I know some people can share links. Layer 017. Push down. I actually don't think I use this either. I use the unequip animation. For whatever reason. Number 15, layer 015. Okay, we've got to get through this, eh? Yeah, that looks sick. Let me copy. I won't change the names. I kind of want to change it to like jump idle. Seems like some of the chat messages don't go through. They get auto-modded. I actually don't know how to control it on YouTube. There's not a lot of options I have, to be fair. Community moderation. Settings. Maybe it's the restream bot. I don't know. There's only one hidden user. And then like specific channels that can redirect to my contact. That's not a thing. There's no blocked words. And I haven't actually blocked links. URLs sent in live chat are already blocked. If you select this option, new comments with hashtags and URLs will be held. This setting doesn't apply to you, moderators, or approved users. I don't understand what that means. So like I can approve users to URLs in live chat are already blocked. New comments with hashtags will be held. This setting doesn't apply to you. I don't understand. They're already blocked. Default comments on your channel, comments on comment moderation, basic. Hold potentially inappropriate comments. Don't hold comments. Messaging, hold potentially inappropriate message chat. Yeah, this is comments. This is not actually. So in live, I've got nothing. Theoretically, you should be able to write anything. So if I do have moderation, it must be with Restream. I have no moderation otherwise. See on Restream, discard changes. Video storage analytics. Edit, embedded. I actually don't even know how to change it, to be honest. Settings. Email, social alerts, branding. Like, I don't actually think there is any moderation happening here. Streaming setup, email, social alerts, branding, home, streams. Chat. Alright, I'll send you some. Yeah, I think the Discord. Let's have a look at chat settings. Bot. Filtering? Hide comment chat bots, hide commands with that. I don't have any muted chatters and I don't have any filtered words here either. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is, because you're not the first person to tell me that their chat messages aren't showing up. And I don't know, basically. After all that, I guess that's all I can say. Is I'm not too sure why that is. But it is. Let us continue. Jump idle. Oops. That one is not even fully editing. I can't see the whole thing. Oh, I gotta get zoomed in. Ooh, maybe I can go find the pistol run. It's layer 1.9. Okay. I figured it out. So just in case that is used. Now we're into jump idle. 1-3. Push down, jump idle. I was almost going to make tutorials for Blender at one point. Then I decided not to. I had a couple of ideas for things I know. But then I just never did, essentially. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because Blender's kind of annoying, if I'm being real. It's a pain in the ass. And I'm not that good. I mean, I've actually completed more I've completed more training with Blender than I have with any other thing. Like, I started doing tutorials and courses for game development, but like I managed to start figuring it out on my own, if that makes sense. Like, it got to a point where I didn't need the tutorials anymore because I figured out how to find stuff out on my own. Like, I knew how to code by that point, and it was like, I don't really need anybody to tell me. I'm just going to go find the tutorial and then just roll with it. You know what I'm saying? This is like the reload animation. This is not throw, right? Oh no, it is throw. Okay. 0.06. I think the fingers are a bit messed up. To be fair, I don't actually use this, but I'll bring it in anyway. We just blend between the idle falling state. And it's good enough. Let's be real. Okay. Run backwards. So with any hope, the blend tree will be preserved, and I won't have to do too much work to actually convert this over. That's the hope here. Run right. Okay, I just decided this is the one I'm going to type in manually. Run left. We are close. We are close. The music is hyping me up for it too. I'm like, yeah. Is it cringe because it's my own music? I don't know. I guess I listen to it so much on stream, it's like you forget. And it's so old, it's so long ago that this... okay. Run forward, push down. It's probably cringe. Okay, that's not right. Right? Yeah, he's behaving way differently. That's like the shoot one. Oh, this is not right. Armature. Sure, okay. This one here. That's better. And then I would say these I'm not using. Some kind of jump. Action stash. Things I push down but never meant to. Okay, stop editing. Stashed action. Alright, so we pushed it all down. So now, in theory, we can export this guy. And Godot should be fine with it. Can we have a look at the no weapon sprint? I feel like the arms are way closer together. Let's just bring this down. Something looks weird here. The fingers are messed up. I suppose it's fine. They do pass through each other. I don't think it's noticeable. Let's just give it a go. You know what I'm saying? Give it the old 1-2. See how we go. I have to open up Godot. Ugh. Third person shooter? This is it. It's so comfy. I don't know how much you guys can see. She is not happy about being here. Okay. So we have to export the character and then bring it in and then delete this because that's like a test. Maybe we're not that close to being done. And then we need to just replace this essentially and set up the IK and redo the animation tree. Where's the animation tree set? So this particular node is the one that we want to change. This, I need to change this to test character. I don't like this. Call it character. Maybe call it character model because there is already a player. There's a player and a character model, so we'll just do that. Probably need to rename the scene as well. I wonder if we can do that here. Really? No, I'll worry about that later. Okay. Array mesh instance, beta joints. I don't know what that's for. I don't even remember. How crazy is that? Hip rotation offset, animation control .gd. What the hell? Hip rotation offset? I know what that is. What's this? What am I doing with this? Oh, this is for the see-through. Okay. I understand. Alright, okay. How do we do this? How do we bring this in? First we have to export it. You guys can't even see because I didn't set this up properly. It should look like that. Okay. Get back to this, please. Alright. We can do this. First, let's save. And then we go export. Do we want it as FBX? I think we do. And then I can't remember. Someone taught me how to make it so that the all the transforms and stuff come out all right, if that makes sense. There's a button. There was a thing you could do. See how this one, like the scale is correct? Scale is correct on this one too. Then if you delete that, it goes, okay, no, alright. Maybe we already did it when we did the unparenting with keeping the transforms. So maybe it's going to be okay. Alright. Export as FPX. And so I guess we have to go to the project model, test character. It has to be under the right. Git. Is it under Git repos? Yeah, okay, cool. Character no license, character. Just call it character model. And then export. My CPU fans are spinning up. I don't know why. Is it doing its thing? It's like a 12th gen i7, 64 gigabytes of RAM. Still struggles. Still struggling, bro. Okay, I think we made it. Go back to Godot, and we re-import the asset. Now, we haven't added anything. So like, theoretically, all of this should just translate over, you know what I'm saying? But for now, let's bring them in. Player, model, character model. Oh, I didn't set that up properly. Okay, let's redo that. When I went this, I need to go export FBX, and I need to go selected objects. Then export. And that should work. Okay. Did I have it selected? Am I just so dumb? Do it a third time just for good measure. I've got it selected this time. I'm actually like really paranoid that I'm going too fast. Selected object. Okay, that should have worked. Character model. Ah. It literally just brought in the skeleton of the armature. Okay. Selected. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We just have SWAT legs. Oh my god. Okay, so you don't have to use the NLA, obviously, anymore. But that is not readable. Delete. Try again. Export as FBX. Selected object. We haven't selected the right objects. Export. FBX. Selected object. Animation. We want to keep all bones, all actions, or start end king. That's fine. NLA strips is what we want. So you don't need to push everything down to the NLA, as we've just worked out. Does that work? Yes. Okay, now we have a different problem actually. That's hilarious. Doesn't GLT support animation? Yes. For whatever reason, since 4.3, I'm actually having better luck with FBX, to be honest. Like, it works really good now. Although right now I'm not having a good time right now. Actually, none of that worked. None of that came through. Interesting. But you know, I do have all these animations saved, so in theory, I could delete this animation player and then bring back an animation player. In theory, I could save this as a library. They do have the same, but man, I could have just like maybe never actually had to like new library, enter the library name. Can I save this library? Add animation to library, paste animation from clipboard, load animation, save animation library, save as, under player, model. All this time I didn't even have to do anything. I could just like apply this all. They have the same skeleton, so like theoretically this might work. Animations, call this animation library. And then for this, animation, manage animations. I didn't even need to use NLA. Yeah, I'm thinking you don't have to based on what I just saw before. It used to be that was the only way you could do it. Animation library. It's loading? Couldn't resolve track, unequipped weapon, okay. It's not gonna work that way. Alright, well, that was not fun. That sucks. Oh, you know what? Because the pathing's right. Armature skeleton should be... Oh man, it's really not happy with what I've done to it. It's like, what have you done? Skeleton 3D, armature. You know what? If I rename this... I'm learning something new. I didn't know Godot had something called animation library. Yeah, you can save all the animations. It's gotten really good, actually. That worked. But the scale is messed up, dude. Look at that. Look at that disgusting thing. This is because we resolved the rotation. So if you look at the this is pretty funny actually. Because this is a problem I sort of ignored on the other one. So if you look at the rotation and scale of this. No, the rotation and scale on something on this. Like scale is 001 and the rotation is 90. So if I did the same thing for this armature, see how this doesn't have that problem? Like we've fixed that for this one. But like the animations now are like crazy. Rotation 90. 0.01. Yeah, and this almost fixes it, but like that my boy is messed up. This unironically does actually make it look pretty good, but unfortunately, I think we're going to need to go back to the drawing board on that. Because the animations aren't quite right when it comes to scale and rotation, so remove all of that, manage animations, and then take that library off. Alright, okay, so we've got issues. Let's go back to the drawing board. None of these are coming through properly, which is really weird because we didn't have any problems with the last one. Let's delete this. Scale the mesh up 100 times. Nah, it was actually scale it down, but like, oh, maybe I could have done some transform to the mesh to fix it. I actually want to try and fix it in Blender, to be honest. It's just kind of funny, as it has been scaled down by the parent skeleton. Yeah. Okay, so why is the NLA for this not coming through properly? You know what I'm saying? They're all ticked. Maybe I just need to like remove some of this stuff. It's kind of messy. Let me start again. Gainer552, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream, I should say. And NLA tracks. It's got all the NLA tracks here. I don't know. Okay, why don't I just remove this? I don't need it anymore. Delete hierarchy. It's just this. Yeah, we're doing good. We're just trying to clean up this animation so that we can get this going to a game. It is not cooperating that well though. We're getting there. We're very close. We're very close. Okay, so now we can export FBX, and then I don't have to choose selected objects. I can just say limit to, no limit here, object type, custom properties, scale 1, Z forward, yeah, animation, key all bones, NLA strips, force start end. Each non-muted NLA strip is a separate FBX and NIM stack, if any, instead of global scene animations. Just finished coding stream. Tired. 4:50 AM. Dude, that's like when I wake up. That's crazy. That's literally, yeah. That's my alarm goes off at 5 a.m. every day. Let's try this. Now that we'd have to limit to selected objects or anything like that. Wait, it's still cooked. It's not coming through. Oh, that's really disappointing. I could just re-import all the animations. Kind of annoying though. I don't really want to do that. That's like a lot of work. Okay. And then I'm guessing if I drag this in, typically wake up at 4 a.m, but last few days have been crazy. Yeah, dude, that's actually insane though, if that's true. Like, well, of course it's true, but like that's actually insane. If you wake up at 4:50 a.m, but you stayed up until 4:50 a.m, that's like, I would be tired. I actually can't handle sleep deprivation. Like, do not, like, if I have been sleep deprived, I'm not a nice person to be around. I will like actively just destroy my life. Okay, but the animation's working. Let's not ask too many questions. I hate the names of these animations. But they're there. Bullshit, you pulled all-nighters in college. No, you think I tried in college, dude? I was like a 4.2. That was my GPA, was a 4.29. Dude, I did the bare minimum to get by. To be honest, I did the bare minimum in high school too. Just enough. And there was one in particular night that I'll never forget, because I was meant to go out and party with my friends, but instead it was one of those, you know, you're never really paying that much attention when you're at university. And I like found out the day before that I had an economics test. I can't remember the class. I think it was economic. It was stats or something like that. It was a very math heavy class, and I found out that I didn't know how to test. I had a midterm, and it was like tomorrow, and I was like, okay, I have to stay up late. But I didn't stay up all night. I never pulled all nighters because I'm just not wired for that. And so like I stayed up, I think, until maybe 2 a.m, maybe 3 a.m, and then went and got like 5 hours of sleep, and then went to the exam. I think I passed. Don't remember. Maybe I failed, but I like, because it was math, I was able to actually lock in and pull like a good score for the final and actually get a passing grade. I can't remember. It's too long ago now. I know I passed the class, but I'll never forget that night. But yeah, I only pulled all-nighters partying. I never pulled all-nighters studying. I'm not that responsible. Okay, we got the animations. I hate their names though. Yeah, okay. Okay, how can we fix this? And why is it like this? They look fine. The shoulder width is a problem. We can see if we can fix that. Okay, so we got some work to do for sure. I have a 4.0. Hi, as it goes here. I took econ, also psych, but now I'm taking international business. Not a bad course. Not a bad degree. I knew some friends that took international business and they had to study languages and stuff. I just did a very boring and safe commerce degree. Mixamo animations never work fine for me. You have to know the secrets of Mixamo. Almost finished my program, so excited. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Are you looking just to get work for a corporation or something? Just doing I don't know, what does an international business person, what kind of job do you look for in that case? Because I do accounting essentially. I do the books, but I don't know if you were doing international business. Do you do do you end up in marketing, or do you end up in sales? Because all my friends that studied business ended up in sales. Same as a BA, okay. Like every single one of them. And then my brother-in-law ended up in, he's like a scrum master or something. He like switched though, like, you know, he went and got like qualified, but still. It's just a general credential, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I had to go do 3 more years to get my CPA. Good stuff. I don't know why. So annoying. Why doesn't the NLA naming come through? Animations? And it's like, it's named correctly here. That's the part that gets me. It's like... Psych is my favorite subject. Medicine's like, COVID fucked that dream up though. Yeah. Shut everything down and started forcing people to do stuff. Even at the unis. Yeah, I mean, I got lucky because I was already out of all that life when COVID happened. So it was just work from home. Pretty easy. Actually, it benefited my life. COVID benefited me substantially in terms of like work-life balance because now I just get to work from home. Like that would never be possible prior to COVID. It's obviously had major negative lifestyle effects in other areas. Major. But, you know, there was one silver lining from that, and that is that I get to spend a lot more time with my family, which is good. I don't know why this is not working. And I don't care. To be honest, I might have to work it out later. University was the best though. I really liked it. I really miss my university days. So chill. Everything was so chill. And maybe like with COVID it wouldn't have been good. But like I just decided I'll be a serial entrepreneur. Yeah, that's the way to go. At least then you can do whatever you want. I think like ultimately I agree. Like that's why I'm doing like game development and like trying to make things on YouTube. It's not like you make a lot of money. Like I think realistically at the moment I'm like maybe it's $100 a month. It's not like nothing. It's pretty good in terms of like beer money. But like you never know, like one day. Just good. If you keep making stuff, eventually, like, in my mind, that's how it's going to work. Like, you just okay, I'll make another template. I'll make another course. I'll make another whatever. And just keep, and it builds up over time. Building businesses and selling them. And real estate's really good. I don't know where you're from, but where I am, real estate is, like, the best. I should have never... Streaming for fun, yeah. Stream for fun. Okay, that's a good attitude to have. Yeah, I really regret not holding on to all the properties that I've lived in over the years. I've been very fortunate that I've been able to own my home. But every time that I've moved, I've sold my last one. And I think I shouldn't have done that. I should have just held them and got a new mortgage every single time, and then I would have had like 3 properties by now. But instead I just have one, with the flip side of having a lower debt level. Create brand awareness or network. Yeah, actually it's really good for that. You know, I'll be honest, like my community was like pretty dead before I started streaming. I started streaming and then like the Discord's going off and like people actually, prior to that it was just like, I make videos. Chaff Enterprises. It's literally just me making game templates and YouTube courses. I'm not really interested in doing anything else. I'll be honest with you. Like I agree with the sentiment that like the only way to be free from capitalism is by joining the capitalists and becoming an entrepreneur. You can't work for the man. It's just not like a viable lifestyle. you know, it's not sustainable. It's not good for your mental health. But like in terms of getting out of that, I only intend to do one thing because it's the only thing I enjoy. And the problem is, like, if you're young, like, you have a chance to never enter into the cycle. But once you get into the cycle, it's really hard to crawl out of. Like, you have a full-time job, and the money's really good, and then it's like you can't just stop. But it's less cumbersome to be an owner. Yeah. And it's like crawling out of that like corporate life cycle is really difficult once you're in, because your time is completely devoted to that. And so like you could, but you need to like lose a lot of money first, if that makes sense. And so to do it at the same time, I just do the one thing, at least in my mind. Maybe that is naive of me. I think a lot of people would say that is. Go all in. Maybe I could have marked as assets. Enable easier reuse of selected data blocks through the use of the asset browser. Maybe that was the answer. Overwhelmed? Yeah, I mean, maybe. It's more just like a very, like, I think the thing is when you sort of been in it for 10 years in terms of like corporate lifestyle, you did tend to have a more cynical outlook on these kind of things, if that makes sense. I actually have a very good life and I'm very fortunate, but in terms of changing it, much more difficult. But we'll make it. We'll just keep working. Real estate is the ticket. I gotta like expand. Why? I don't understand. Export FBX. Let me just I feel like I keep rolling the dice on this. Think big. Buy more property. My biggest issue with property at the moment is that the interest rates are so high that the income that you make from it is less than the repayments that you need to make. And that is not good. Only deform bones, add leaf bones, okay. Geometry, apply transforms, no. Custom properties, active collection, select objects, batch mode, operator presets. I don't know, man, like this doesn't make any sense to me. I'm gonna need to like, maybe I need to like save and reopen. Do you have an iPhone? I do. I have an iPhone SE. It's not a very like good one, if that makes sense. The trick is not to spend money on technology like that, because it's like literally just takes your life away. Ignore. Maybe it's because Rigify. I blame it. I blame Rigify. Yeah, it's an armature modifier, that's fine. I don't know, I feel like I'm rolling the dice to make this work. Character model. Animation. All actions. Dun, dun, dun. Oh wow, it affected that. Let's delete. And do. Make local. Still didn't work. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Alright. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, like, probably restart the process, I think. Look up the Book of Secrets. Isn't that a bit old hat? One of the best books you ever read. Totally changed your life. Get the audiobook, text version, whatever works for you. But for a few bucks, best investment you ever make. I have a thorough BS filter. Okay. And I'll tell you most guys, and let me tell you, almost everything the guy says is life changing. I feel like the guy that wrote that has a podcast, right? I feel like I used to listen to it. Book Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Actually, no. Maybe I'm... Copy text. I used to know people like you when I was at university, and they would tell me that they would be a millionaire by the time they're 25, and they were not. But I admire your tenacity. Secret of the Millionaire Mind. Who's this guy? You have a thorough BS filter. I have the biggest BS filter. I am the ultimate hater. This is what happens when you become a CPA. You just hate on everything. I'm just messing with you. I'm having fun. I'm trying to have fun. My prerogative. It might not sound like it. That's my biggest weakness. I sound mean a lot. Who is this guy? I'm looking him up. Let's do a study. He's Canadian. Alright, cool. Arsene, Goosefat's back. 54, businessman. He's 70. Oh, he's still low. Motivational speaker. Wealth and motivation. Mental attitudes that facilitate wealth. I think that's actually, I don't know exactly what his ideas are, but I do agree with that idea. There's a certain mindset to it. How you relate to money. The thing is, I'm not poor, so I won't claim to be that. That's for sure. Okay, includes the concept, play the role of the victim. I do understand that. Other concepts are guilt, prevent seeking wealth, and thinking about wealth as a means to help others. Yeah. I definitely fall into the idea that capitalism is destroying my life. Become a slave to the system. Does this guy actually run a business though? Controversy. Real estate. No, that's fascinating. I am actually interested. Sorry for making fun of you. Alright. Where are we gonna go? Where am I gonna send you all? Oh, did you guys hear that? Okay. Is there anyone online that I follow? Oh, the Captain Coda. Hey. Right, guys. You can learn something here. There does not need to be one person that has all the answers. Never take anything at face value. I've listened to hundreds and tried many things. It's as good as it gets. I'd say it's your choice. Just through the bone. Yeah, no, I think it's worth checking out, to be honest. I'm interested. I've never I've read a lot of textbooks. I've read a lot of economics books. And so it's probably worth me understanding the world of I see it's like a lot about I know a lot about finance, but I never capitalize it.
You're a goose honk.
I am a goose, if that makes sense. You know, it's like when you know so much, but you never actually like use it to your advantage. Anyway, guys, that's me for the day. I'll see you probably next week. I'm going to keep working on my course. It's taking ages. It'll be done soon and eventually on YouTube and other places. But for now, he comes on every time, he does. I will say goodbye, and so will Angel. You gonna say goodbye? You gonna say goodbye? Say goodbye.